Okay, so in this video, I'm just running through the Core Spreads account. Now, this is obviously a demo account that I'm using here. I've just opened up a short position on the pound dollar on here, just running through the platform myself. It is very straightforward. There's different actions that you can put on here in terms of alerts if you want alerts. Trading is straightforward in terms of you click on here to trade, you can buy or sell from here. I've already got an open position here short. If I wanted to go long, I would stick on that hedging and buy, so then and submit that, and then I've got a long position hedged open. So effectively, it's otherwise it may close the position off. So just if I don't have that hedge on and I buy here, it's closed out my other position. So something just to bear in mind if you're hedging. You can hedge easy enough, but you can you need to make sure if you're on a short term or long term position, just to make sure if you want to go against that in the short term for a day trade or something, or short term swing, that you make sure you put in that it's a hedge. And then with this position here, what's left, I've just closed off the position by taking the trade from here. Now I could close this off by buying this, sorry, selling it even it's a long. I could sell it just by clicking here, or I can just go to here and close, and there we go, closed. Very simple. It is, as I say, very straightforward, very clean. No bells, no whistles. This is about as close as you'll get to a bell or a whistle, is the fact that you can set alerts at different levels. You can switch the alert levels, clicking up and down here. There's nothing in terms of building your own lists or anything. You can find all the pound pairs here, euro pairs, and the US dollar pairs and other pairs. You can switch all through the cross pairs are all there. So you've got all your sort of major FX which they cover. Now this is a spread bet account only that I'm really looking at here. It's very straightforward. As I said, very simple. You can look at your open orders, your transaction history. So we've just popped in a couple of trades there this today. You can see what's what from that. Overall activity history, I popped on a position last week there just to look at the cost, overnight costs on it. Information about anything may come into this place here. Current about, so okay, where the current position sits, it's all in there. There is this DMD is for demo account, of course, but there is this sort of summary up here. Wouldn't mind if they didn't have that, bearing in mind they've got one here. I really prefer not to have the overall numbers showing for traders. I think they can get focused on this as opposed to looking at something else to read, because watching an account is just never a great thing. So very simple. Got a range of products here. Got some cryptocurrencies here. A few cryptos there. Bitcoin, Cardano, Dash, EOS, etc. So a number of cryptos if you wish to trade cryptos. Got the indices. Asian there, Australia, Hong Kong, India, Japan, sitting there. Okay, differentials even. European markets there, the US market, so you can trade the US markets happily, and other world, well, there's the South African market that's sitting there at the moment. So there's the indices, and as I say, it's all spread bet, so very straightforward from that perspective. I don't think there's anything else to add here. Oh, there is. I don't normally look at charts too much, but they do have charts, but the charts are pretty basic. The good thing about the charts is that you can trade straight off the chart here if you wanted to. Let's just do a currency one because we can actually see some movement in the currencies, hopefully. So pound, US dollar is not, there it is. So if we want to open the chart on that, so you can actually trade off the charts as well if you want, which is a nice touch. They're very simple touches. You can float these out as well, so open them into a new browser, then which I've just done here. So I've floated it out of the actual base. So you can open these on different pages, so relatively straightforward from that point of view. And then here, if I wanted to buy or sell, I can just do it straight from this point. And again, a little hedging cursor there if you are hedging a position, just to remember to press that hedging button. Very, very straightforward, very simple. Just all you need when you're starting out. No, some dashboards can be a little bit too fancy or whatever else. This is quite straightforward. It's not flashing look, it's just, which I like, no flashing. And if we go back to the thing here, this is a little bit flashy, but it tends to move. Personally, I think if I was trading using this, I would just sit here and trade from this non-flashing basis here. So is this going to, oh, stake, I need to put a stake in this, just put a stake in there and go, and there we go, done. And where it should be, when we come back to here, showing the position in, there we go, gone long on the pound there, and hopefully it's going to let me see where we are relative to that position. It doesn't actually show you on here, so it doesn't show you your position on the chart. So quite basic from that point of view. Got some, you can display it in many different ways there. There's enough studies to keep you happy, and well, you can, however you set it up, you can save the views on here. So time rise, we can change the times here as well to a 5 minute, there we go, and we can see what we're doing there. As I say, maybe it'd be nice to see the positions on the charts there that you've got, as opposed to just being able to order from them. It may be that I haven't set that up properly. Okay, so just having a quick flick through here, there's a couple of buttons here. We can take this trade button off if we wish to, and also you can actually just get rid of some of the data there or leave the trade there. As I say, it's a slight shame that it doesn't show the positions here. You just have to flick back to the main keyboard just to see the positions where they are. Not a great deal at all. But as I say, very simple to use, easy to close positions off just like that, and job done. So and you order positions, you can put orders in it as you may wish, future orders sitting in there. And again, got this hedging button so it doesn't mess up with any orders that you might already have. Okay, so there's my summary. I think it's good and clean, lacks some of the better functionality than some have in terms of having your own watch list, etc. But overall, it's a no frills this dashboard. And with the spreads it's got, the spreads are extremely tight. They're the tightest out there in terms of spread betting. The money, where do they make the money? Well, it's a spread betting company, so of course they're a market maker, so they're making the market, so they can make their money and provide decent spreads. So good platform, solid and quick.